Hello, and welcome to this video about autism reframed, from being seen as a disorder to considering it to be a divine design. Let's start. Part 1. Introduction: The Crisis of Perception. Autism is being labeled as an epidemic. But what if it's not a disorder, not a crisis, not a mistake? What if it's a message, a whisper, or a scream, from the soul of the evolving human, showing us where our systems, expectations, and definitions have gone off track? What if autism is not something to cure, but something to honor? What if these children are not broken, but breakthroughs, catalysts sent to disrupt the old paradigm? This is not about romanticizing suffering. It's about seeing clearly what society has been blind to for too long. Part 2. The Strong, Sensitive Soul. Many of today's children are born with heightened emotional, energetic, and sensory awareness. They are not weak. They are soul strong and system fragile. These children are wired for a higher frequency, but are being raised in a low-frequency world. When their essential emotional and energetic needs go unmet, when attunement is replaced by performance, when presence is replaced by pressure, their nervous systems respond. They withdraw, repeat, hyperfocus, shut down, or explode. These aren't malfunctions. These are intelligent adaptations. Autism, in many cases, is the manifestation of a profound inner conflict, a sensitive soul navigating an emotionally unfit world. 3. Trauma and environmental distortion. Environmental triggers, from emotional neglect to overstimulation to toxic exposures, can exacerbate or even catalyze the expression of autism. Children born into dissonance adapt in the only way they can, by constructing protective systems. Heavy metals, poor gut health, disconnection from nature, and emotional misattunement are not the cause of autism, but they amplify a world that already feels overwhelming to these children. And when the child is unsupported emotionally, energetically, and relationally, the retreat into inner systems becomes their safe haven. Part 4. The Evolutionary Lens. In human design, the coming of the rave beings, post-2027, marks the emergence of a new kind of human, one not centered on individuality, but on group consciousness and energetic communication. What we call autism may, in truth, be the forerunner template of this evolutionary shift. These children do not engage in ego games or social lies. Communicate through vibration, emotion, presence. React to energetic misalignment before behavioral triggers. Resist conformity because it threatens their authentic frequency. Their so-called impairments are often refinements of perception beyond what most can yet comprehend. Part 5. Redefining communication, intelligence, and value. Language is not the only form of communication. Performance is not the only measure of intelligence. Value is not determined by conformity. Autistic children may struggle to speak, but they radiate frequency. They may avoid eye contact, but they see energy. They may not obey rules, but they adhere to truth. We are not facing a failure of development, we are facing a failure to recognize sacred design. Part 6. A new framework for support and healing. To meet these children in love and truth, we need a new model. One that doesn't seek to normalize, but to nurture. One that sees their being as whole, and their behavior as communication. The 5 pillars of the new framework. 1. Attunement over achievement. Co-regulate before you educate. 2. Connection first, always. Nature as nurture, replace artificial environments with nature's coherence. Trees regulate better than tests. 3. Energetic dialogue, use frequency-based therapies, sound healing, music, dolphin therapy, vibration attunement. 4. Soul-led caregiving, train parents and caregivers in intuitive, emotional, and vibrational communication. 5. Community consciousness, build support circles around the family. Healing happens in safe, seen, sacred spaces. Part 7. Testimonies and soul witnessing, Listen to the stories of those who see the soul and feel completely misunderstood and unseen in a rational world of labeling and proving. Psychiatry is about the art of healing the soul. So, let this be an indication of where we should implement healing first, in the soul, the psyche. Part 8. A message to parents, therapists, and leaders. You are not failing. You are not broken. Your child is not broken. You are standing at the edge of a paradigm shift. Let go of the model that says they need to be fixed. They are not broken, they are misunderstood. Step into the vision that says they are here to fix us, by showing us what wholeness, presence, and soul truth really look like. Part 9. An open letter to the visionaries, the scientists, the change makers. To those in positions of influence, the RFK Juniors of this world, educators, researchers, spiritual leaders. We urge you, re-examine autism not as a medical condition, but as a sacred messenger of our evolutionary edge. You speak of freedom. Then grant these children freedom from misdiagnosis. You speak of health. Then look beyond the body to the soul. You speak of consciousness. Then open the door to what these children already are. Support the redefinition. Sponsor the new paradigm. Protect the new humanity. Final note, this is not a trend. This is a turning point. The children are calling. The question is, are we ready to listen? Co-created with love and truth. Thank you for watching, and above all, thank you for listening to the message on behalf of our children. Thank you.